Welcome back to the Let's Play of Might and Magic Book 2, Gates to Another World. We are in front of the cave. Alright, let's go in. Belioff's Bestiary. Alright, and oh boy, we get to do this all... Is there any way I can skip this? Don't you know it. Can I thoroughlize up? No, that wouldn't be allowed. Alright, well, here we go. Gonna control A through this. I think I can cast Holy Word on these guys. Get through that a little bit quicker. Casting 9-2. Yep, eradicated. Should eradicate all of them. And the suffering thing is that every time I go through this, I'll eventually have to rest. Okay, Hypno Beetles, and oh my lord. Are they going to steal all my gold? I don't know if you noticed, but one time in this playthrough, I had a million something gold, 2 or 3 million gold, and the thieves in the Nomad Cavern actually stole it. And so I was completely distraught for a little bit because I was like, I spent all that time gathering so much of that gold and only to have a thief steal it. So kind of a funny little thing. I don't know if anyone noticed, but I certainly did when I realized it, and I was like, mother. Okay, not gonna say that there. All right, let's go ahead and attack. Swamp dogs, wereabouls. Okay, let's go ahead and attack again. Kurgan. Let's go ahead and cast, like, I don't know, whatever. Does a 9-2 work on these guys? Nope. All right, we're gonna control A through this again. All right, looks like, yeah, they can't even hit us because our AC is now so high. And see, that's the thing. I don't really quite understand how levels and AC works. I know we're higher leveled now, but our AC doesn't necessarily increase, right? And then I look at stats sometimes, and it doesn't seem like our stats level up as we level up. So I'm kind of just a little bit confused on that. Maybe if anybody knows, please enlighten me. I would gladly enjoy that information because I can't figure it out. I can only imagine that there's some sort of modifier built into the game that lets you dodge attacks or hit attacks based on your levels, because it doesn't seem like stats really matter all too much. It's more of like HP, but then, they should still be able to hit, and they should still be able to hit pretty hard. Okay, Minor Devils, Canine Creeps. Holy cow, look at all those Pyro Hydras. That is crazy. Alright, I'm going to swap out with Grug here. Okay. Kurgan, go ahead and cast your Power Shield. I'm going to try and cast Holy Word to see if anything works. Nope, it doesn't. And it looks like we're just going to have to control A through this. Oh my goodness. And yes, they are doing damage to us. That is funny. I imagine they're blowing fire everywhere. I can only imagine. I mean, how in the world are so many Pyro Hydras fitting in this hallway? That is just ludicrous. But it is what it is. And I like the sprites. I've liked a lot of sprites in this game, I tell you. It's been a joy to see a lot of them. Okay. More Pyro Hydras and now Thug Trainees. Okay. Alrighty then. We're going to control A through this as well. But we've got, including this one, this is the 7 encounters including this one. And including the Devil Door, which stopped us last time. I don't know if they'll stop us this time, but I imagine they will. Just because, well, they're probably a lot higher level than I'm thinking. And it's going to be a shame if I get there, because that means I will have to throw out this recording. And that's okay. I don't mind doing it all over again. Just means I have to grind a little bit more. You'd think that control A-ing would be a little bit faster. How many have we gone through? Thousands? It's okay. Alright, done. Good deal. Okay. On to the next combat. I don't think we need to rest yet. Dwarven Knights and some Phantasms. Okay, so maybe I can use Holy Word in this fight. That would be nice. I'm going to cast Power Shield. And now I'm going to cast Holy Word. Oh yeah, I can eradicate them. Yay! Holding space seems to go faster than holding Control A. I wonder why that is. Boom. Done. Dunskies. Alright. Had a friend who used to say Dunskies all the time. Alright, Grim Reapers and Killer Canines. Nakazawa, go ahead and shoot the Killer Canine. Mal, go ahead and attack one of the Grim Reapers. Kurgan, power shield up. And I'm going to again cast Holy Word, and that should eradicate some of them. And now we get to sit here and control A through 100 or so Killer Canines. Yeah, the Grim Reaper sprite seems a bit off. I imagine there was probably some artistic debate on the scythe. Okay, 4 more combats. Frost Dragons and... oh no! Court Jesters have got to die. Please go away, Court Jesters. Okay, 8-4. And I'm going to cast... I'm going to cast Fire Encasement on H. Oh, and he's not affected, of course. Ferris, shoot the Court Jester, please. Nice. Nice, beggars. Why are beggars here? I don't want to massacre you. Please run, you know? There's just no reason for them to be here. If you've skipped the fights, I don't blame you. If you're watching, I hope you're enjoying some of the dialogue. You can comment on the sprites a little bit while we control A through it. Yeah, I really like how they're all animated, you know, and he's breathing his little fire there. And it seems to be a little bit random, like it'll be fire, fire. Oh, we're done now, but it's kind of neat. So the last 3. Okay, here we go. Minotaurs and Phantasms and Tyrannosauruses. Woo, all right. Seems kind of interesting. I'm going to cast Power Shield, of course. Oh, Minotaurs casting fireballs? Okay. What's up with that? I'm going to cast Holy Word. Oh, that's not it. Holy Word, there we go. Eradicate the 2 Phantasms that are there. And for Grug, I'm actually going to cast, you know, the Insect Swarm, see if that does some damage. Let's shoot the Tyrannosaurus Rex. I wonder how much HP they actually have. Oh boy. It seems like they're going to be pretty tanky. I can already tell. I'm going to swap out with Ferris here. Nakazawa, go ahead and attack. Can I control A through this? I actually don't think I can. Yeah, look at Warlord Mal's HP. It's sinking down quite a bit. So, K-Drogue, I'm going to block. Nakazawa attack. Mal attack. Kurgan, go ahead and cast your Dancing Swords. And I am going to cast just some healing on Warlord Mal. Get him back up there a little bit. Krug, go ahead and attack. I can control A little bit more through this. Get rid of the hurt ones. Only 10 more left. Oh, we're almost dead. Good lord. Well, now is the time to put in Drogue. Drogue, get in there. Okay, casting Dancing Swords again. And I'm going to cast some healing. Oh, of course I missed that. My bad. I'm going to cast healing on Warlord Mal just so he doesn't bite the dust. Casting Dancing Swords again. Now we're going to control A little bit more. Wonder how much HP Drogue has. Oh, he's going down a little bit faster than everybody else, but I think we'll be able to get through it. Cool. Look at that. Look at that. Easy peasy. Now there's 2 more combats. So I think here is where I'm going to do my first rest and then recast our spells up. Because I have a feeling that these last 2 combats and then the devils are going to be really tough. So here we go. Wizard and... what? How does that compare? Well, maybe the wizards are better. They didn't hit us with anything. But yeah, that's kind of funny. Alright, I'm going to block. Kurgan, go ahead and cast your Power Shield. I am going to cast Deadly Swarm. Why not? Grug, go ahead and cast your Deadly Swarm. Ferris, go ahead and shoot the wizard. Sylvanas, cast your Dancing Swords. Bring down some... and there you go. And so, Kobold Captains, no problem at all. I mean, yeah, but look at that little sprite there. Look at how he's poofing his magic out. That is a stereotypical Western wizard, I feel like. I feel like they captured that essence in that sprite so good. Really, I mean, you know, I'm not just trying to talk it up or anything, but it kind of reminds you of that old Disney movie. Is it called Fantasia? Yeah, I think it's Fantasia with Mickey Mouse. Look at his hat. It's very similar. Man, Disney owns everything these days. You know, this is being recorded in 2020, but you know, 5 years ago, you wouldn't be able to say that Disney in 2015 owned everything, but now it seems like they own, just if you look at a company and say who owns it, and just keep looking up the chain, you know, it feels like they're all connected to Disney somehow, and it's kind of spooky. All right, go ahead and search that. Great. Was that a Great Shield plus 11? That's pretty good. All right, and now let's fight. Mist Rider, Daggerjaw, and Bonehead. That sounds like a ooh, they're hurting us. Wow, they actually knocked out Drogue. Wow, wowzers, that is impressive. Kurgan, go ahead and cast your power shield up. And I am going to go ahead and cast, I think now would be a good time to cast Divine Intervention, bring everybody back up to full. We're going to attack a Mist Rider. We're going to shoot the Mist Rider. Sylvanas, cast your Dancing Swords. Drogue, I want you to swap with me so you can get in there. Hopefully they don't take us down again, but man, maybe they just got lucky. I don't know. I don't know what happened there. I'm going to cast Inferno. All right, nice. Now I'm going to cast Holy Word. See if that eradicates them, and it does. Great. That's a pretty good combat. No, that type of combat right there is one that I like, and that's the last encounter. So now we're going to walk over to the Devil Door, and hopefully we don't die. So let me rest here, recast the spells, and I'm going to look through our equipment to see if we got any good drops, and equip that, and then say, all right, bring it on. Here it goes, nothing. Okay, I looked through our items. I didn't see anything too good. So now we're just going to fight into it. Let's go. 66 Devil Kings bow down to the Chosen One. Care to attack? What if I say no? Can we just walk through the door? Oh my goodness. We definitely just walked through the door without fighting them. Huh. Okay. I want to see what's at the end before we fight them. Hello. Are you ready? Hope so. Almost there. The end is near. Having fun. Getting closer. Keep going. A little further. Here it is. Just kidding. One more step. This is it. Oh, you can see that there is something in the front. Well, honestly, guys, I feel kind of bad. I kind of want to go do the devil fight. I mean, that is something to do. I just looked at their stats, and I think we're going to have to come back to that one. Maybe I could spend some time to grind up it, but if it's not required to beat the game at this point, I think we're okay. They have 5,000 HP each. That means effectively they're going to be like 66 ancient dragons, which is incredibly difficult. All right, so here we go. Version 1.01. All right, what's going on here? Oh, the monster surprised you. Sheltum. Hey, that's the alien dude, I think. Water elemental, and the air elemental, and fire elemental, and earth elemental. Okay. Why did it say version 1.01? I think it's messed up, unfortunately, guys. Here's what it should have said, right? It should have said it should have said something like Sheltum and his elementals guard the entry to the control room. Huh. So maybe there's a problem with the version of I have. I mean, like I said, guys, I have not cheated at all this game, honestly. And I know it may sound suspicious, like, well, why are you saying that? But, I mean, this is a legit, recording. And so, yeah, I don't know why it says version 1.01 there. But it should have said Sheltum and his elementals guard the entry to the control room. Also, funnily enough, if you hadn't completed the Queen Lamanda's quest, it would have said, you shouldn't be here until you save the king in the 9th century. So, alright. I guess let's get to fighting. I think I'm going to go after the water elemental first. Warlord Mal, go ahead and attack the other elemental. Kurgan, cast your power shield for us. Alright, he didn't do too much damage to us. I'm going to attack the fire elemental. Grug attack 2. Sylvanas, shoot him. Nice. Now there's just the earth elemental. Ow, that acid. Alright. I'm going to exchange with Ferris. Nakazawa, go ahead and shoot that guy. Now it's just Sheltum. I guess, was Sheltum like the ex-con? Was he like the escapee? or something like that in the first game. So if you didn't realize yet, the first game, all it was that, you know, we were in Varn or Varm, and yeah, Varn. Basically, there was an escaped alien that was trying to destroy the world, and we had to stop him and fight him. And I think Sheltum is the same main bad guy, so he's trying to destroy CRON as well. Interesting, but I thought we dealt with him. Maybe not. Maybe he escaped somehow. So we're gonna fight Kurgan. Go ahead and cast. I'm gonna cast Implosion, and he took 500 points, and boom, a vacuum tube sucks the party. Oh, well, I missed that a little bit. It said, sorry, it went a little bit fast. I didn't click it, but it said, a vacuum tube sucks the party into the control room. CRON is off course and headed directly towards the sun. A strange machine pulsates. Collision imminent. Enter override code to abort. And remember, the code in my notes is called WAIF. Thank you. Recalculating trajectory now. Error, computer malfunction, internal program override. Oh my goodness. Ah, a pre-recorded message sends shudders of terror up your spines. I am Sheltum, ruler of the planet Terra, of which this CRON and all of its Varns have been programmed by the ancients to populate. I cannot allow my race to be spoiled by inferiors, so I have devised this cryptogram as a test. Should any creature who is a chosen one of CRON solve this, it will prove your worth, and all will be saved. Fail in a fiery death by the sun is assured. The clock is ticking. Okay. Answer, preamble. The preamble. I'm looking at my notes. Guys, I think we're going to die. The preamble, huh? Okay, well, I'm going to open up the manual while we still have 13 minutes. So the preamble, huh? What's this about? I'm very confused. It gave us the answer to the preamble. I'm going to search through the preamble, or the manual here. I don't see anything there. Okay. Huh. Am I supposed to, like, read it backwards? Lurlfs? Or Jibbijiv? LQZ? I am not entirely too sure. I mean, I know, remember how it goes like up and down? Like Y is capital, so it'll be like YO. Or it'll be like YFD, but that doesn't look like it works here for sure. I don't know. I mean, if it gets to 5 minutes, we'll just look at the solution. So I'm not really too sure what we're supposed to do, other than, I mean, we know we've unscrambled the other messages, but how? I mean, I don't know any sort of cryptography, unfortunately. So preamble. So in code, Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I'm not gonna click away or unrecord or anything. So let's see. What does that mean though? If the answer is preamble to the crypto, yeah, I have no idea, guys. So I think I'm just gonna have to look up the solution, unfortunately. The cryptogram. So, like, how are you supposed to use preamble into the cryptogram? cryptogram solver. Do you have a cryptogram? Okay, so the cipher, I'm just looking on Google. So, a cryptogram is a short piece of encrypted text, duh, and then preamble. Maybe we could look for an I, like the E here, right? So on the screen there's an E in the second line, FJMB, E. So maybe E is like I or something. Maybe it's A. So like A, B, C, D, E. And we have to like, because there's like a preamble. I don't even know how that would work. Why would it matter that way? I'm going to look up the alphabet. Give it a shot before the 5 minutes hits here. Yeah, I don't see it, guys. All right. I guess I'll give it until 3 minutes. Maybe looking at the alphabet. Should any creature who is a chosen one of CRON solve this? All right, so CRON. So I noticed another capital letter here is Z, and I noticed the Y, but the E is not capital. So maybe that's just A. I assume E is A. And so E is A. But then what is anything else? Y could be T. L could be O because that's a 2-letter word, right? 2. And then there's IR. Maybe I could be like O or something, or, and then R would just be R. Because I know, yeah, but how does preamble work with that, right? I don't know. That's just odd. Just a bit strange here. I feel like I'm on the cusp of it, but it's like I would have to like keep trying it, right? Like every single time. With preamble, does it mean like, you know, whenever I see an R, I need to put a P there? Yeah, I'm sorry. I've completely failed. So, I would say I'm just going to use the guide, unfortunately. And it says, all right, we, the people of Terra, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense. I don't get it. I'm too much of a brainlet for this, apparently. I don't know. Now it's a minute left. I don't know what the code is. What is the code? Is it just like CRON? Well, I guess we're just gonna die. Rest in peace, man. Rest in peace. unless I can find the answer here in just 1 second. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, let's see, what is it? No. Death strikes. Unfortunately, you were not successful in your last endeavor. All right, well, we didn't cheat. Yeah, I'm not sure what the code is supposed to be. How are we supposed to do this? This was going to take some time to figure out. Hello, I have read up on how to do the problem, of course, and so I think I've figured it out using some guides, and I've reloaded right before the fight with Shelton. So I wanted to see if it still said version 1.01, and it does. Don't know why it says that, but hey. Alright, Mal, go ahead and attack. Kurgan, I'm going to cast Power Shield, of course. And, alright, I'm going to cast Insect Swarm. Grugtar, go ahead and attack Air Elemental. Varus, attack the Air Elemental. Sylvanas, shoot the Air Elemental. And the Earth Elemental kind of ran away there. That's kind of funny. So we're going to swap out with Varus and Nakazawa. Go ahead and shoot him. And Warlord Mal, attack. And, yeah, so I think I'm going to try to cast Dancing Sword, and we do. So yeah, that fight is pretty... A vacuum tube sucks the party into the control room. CRON is off. Enter override code to abort. And the override code, according to what we have written in our notes, is again waif. Alright, and so now we're going to be thrown into, I guess, some sort of error, and we've got 15 minutes to figure out this code. So the answer is preamble. And there's 2 steps to this puzzle. And if you haven't figured it out yet and you're still trying to figure it out on your own, then, you know, don't let me spoil it for you. But, you know, the first step is to translate the entire message here to the, what it says is, we the people of Terra, in order to form a more perfect union, establish. And so the answer here is preamble. So it's kind of like you have to figure out what this message is first, and I still am kind of confused on how do you figure that out? That doesn't make sense to me on how you just have to decode this first message. I guess you're supposed to just do it, like you're supposed to like take a screenshot or write it down really quickly, and then in your spare time figure it out, and then use the answer preamble to figure out what it is. But every time you go here, this message will be coded in a different way, so the letters will be all different, but it still says the same message. And so what we have to do, though, is we're using preamble, and we're using the P, right? So we're looking for the P, which is going to be here, we the people. So we're matching the letter P to what preamble is. And so, of course, the first letter is going to be R. Right, and so I think, at least what the guide says, is that it has to be correctly capitalized and all that good stuff. And so then the second letter we're going to have to find is the R, right? And so it says, we the people of Terra. And so there's the H, right? So we know that the R there is going to be the H. And the GZHHB is Terra, by the way. So we know that that's going to be that. And then we've got to find an E, which we the people, so we know that's going to be a Z. And we also know that because the preamble is E and E, the last letter will be also Z. And then we need an A. And so the A is we the people of Terra, which is going to be the B over here. Then we need the, at least I think it is. And then we need the M. And let's see. We the people of Terra, in order to form EKHV, so V is going to be that guy. And then we need the B, let's see. Okay, so it says, we the people of Terra, in order to form a more perfect union, comma, establish, so ESTAB, so I guess that'll be J. ESTAB, so that'll be a J. And then we need the L, which is going to be, I think, I could be wrong about where the certain letters are. I think I am, but I could be wrong. I would imagine that the L is we the PEOPL, right? So that would be you. But I think I'm incorrect about that. Maybe I'm not. I don't know. And then we also know that because the E was Z, we're gonna try this. Oh, and it worked. Okay, so I think that figured it out. That was a tough problem. I don't know how anyone could figure it out in 15 minutes. But then again, you know, there are geniuses out there, or maybe I'm just dumber than most. That's, you know, maybe I specifically am challenged in that regard of figuring out cryptography and whatnot. And maybe just because I don't really do those on the basis or don't really take a passing interest in it, that kind of threw me off guard. Anyways, so we're done. Congratulations, because of your superior intellect and diligence, you have saved CRON, well, and because of the strategy guides, and all of its Varns. This ship, created by the ancients, is a grand experiment designed to populate this distant world. Prepare to beam down in Might and Magic 3. Ah, okay, so the tie-in to the third game. Battles, so 967 won, 130 lost, cool. Your final score is that large number. This ranks you as one of the most accomplished game players around. Please register score with the Ancients headquarters at New World Computing. Your bonus is 15 million experience. Well, that's kind of cool. All right, and so we're back at Middlegate Inn. And thanks for watching this episode, guys. The game is done. However, in the next episode, we're going to cheat a little bit, and we're going to go fight the devils, and we're going to go fight the Mega Dragon. See you then. Bye.